Hi everyone, my name is Portia Willis and I am here with two amazing guests. We're so glad to be here to talk about a wonderful celebration coming in June, and that's Juneteenth. This is the first city-sponsored celebration of Juneteenth, and we're just so excited to be here to talk about it and to inform the public about what's going on. So I have with me Miss Juneteeth Jones. She's here with the West Greenville Health Council, and then Mr. Andrew Schmidt, and he is here from Visit Greenville NC. And so we just want to start out talking about Juneteenth and what it is. From my education about Juneteenth and learning about it, enslaved people were emancipated through the Emancipation Proclamation in 1862, but there were enslaved people in Texas who had no idea about it until 1865 when they were notified, and then erupts celebration and the joy of freedom. And so Ms. Juneteeth, can you tell us a little bit about, to you, what the importance of Juneteenth is?
It's really important because history, growing up, we never knew anything about Juneteenth. And it just started being more popular as the years became, as time went on.
Right.
So to know that history is very important because it helps us understand how freedom, how it started, and how it didn't spread as much as it did. But now, knowing that we have celebrations all across the country, it makes it very good for us to know that it's something that everybody needs to know and understand, and a way to celebrate for everyone. Not just people who have relatives or, our ancestors were slaves, but for everyone, because it's a major thing.
Absolutely, and now a federal holiday.
Exactly.
Yes, so very exciting. And so this year, like we said, we're having a Juneteenth celebration on June the 22nd. It's a Saturday from 6 to 9 p.m. And so, Andrew, can you kind of give us a little clue in of a couple of things that are going to be happening during that time period?
Yeah, so we're actually going to start celebrating Juneteenth actually on actual Juneteenth Day, which is Wednesday, the 19th. And at 10 o'clock at Town Common, we're actually going to do a dedication. And if you haven't been up to First Street, there's a new shelter up there. It's called the Emerald Loop Shelter. Wow. And that shelter is amazing. It actually pays homage to the neighborhood that used to be at First Street along the river. And so we're going to actually dedicate that shelter at 10 a.m. On Juneteenth, the 19th, actual Juneteenth Day. And so that's going to start us off. We also are going to have one of our African American Cultural Trail markers moved from the back of Sycamore Hill Gateway Plaza to that spot. And so that'll become not only just the shelter, but it'll also become our second stop on the African American Cultural Trail.
Awesome. That's phenomenal. I love that. We'll talk about the African American Cultural Trail a little bit more in just a second. So on the 22nd, Ms. Juneteeth, can you give us a little idea of what people will encounter when they come to the Town Commons? So this is a new location, right?
That's correct.
What they can encounter when they come to the Town Commons to enjoy the festivities.
Well, we're going to have a lot going on, and people should definitely come because this is a big celebration. Since this is the first time that the city of Greenville has been involved, we're having everything from like a little opening ceremony to fireworks at the end.
Oh, cool.
And that's going to be a major thing. But live entertainment, we're having people who the Montero Group, I don't know if you've heard of them, but they're a very well-known musical group, as well as our own homegrown cruise band. But in addition, we're having other entertainment ranging from some dancers to the spoken word and just a variety of things. There are going to be a lot of vendors there, that not only selling things, but vendors with information that would help us help enhance your quality of life. So we encourage everyone to please come down because this is a major celebration that the city and other partners, the West Greenville Health Council, Blue Cross Blue Shield, AmeriHealth, and some other people have really worked together to make this really happen and make it a big one, and the biggest one we hope eventually for Eastern North Carolina as well.
That's right.
Absolutely. So with all this going on, there's also going to be tours of the African American Culture Trail going on where people can sign up for different times of the day. Can you tell us a little bit about that, Andrew?
Yeah, absolutely. And I hope everybody knows about our African American Cultural Trail. It was established in 2021. A little bit hard to establish it during COVID, but we did it. And so it pays homage to all the contributions that African Americans made for the growth of Pitt County, but it also tells the story about some struggles that African Americans went through living in the South and Eastern North Carolina. So we have 6 stops in Greenville right now, And so we're going to run 4 different tours throughout the 22nd. And so they'll be about an hour long each. And so we were going to have a tour at 12, at 1:30, and then also at 3, and then also at 4:30. So we'll have 4 tours. The city of Greenville has graciously provided a trolley for us.
Oh, good.
And so we can fit 22 on the trolley safely, because we don't want anybody to stand up. And we're going to have some tour guides. There's some folks that are on our African American Cultural Trail Committee that are so generous with their time, and they've really provided a lot of the history that we need to get this trail going. So they'll be our tour guides. I'll be around as well, and we're going to go and visit the 6 stops that are 4 right in the downtown core, and then 2 are a little bit further away, one on Albemarle and one on 5th Street where Epps is, and we're just going to learn about those stops. But we're also going to talk a little bit about the growth of the trail. So we're currently, our committee is looking to expand into Pitt County, and so having some stops in Pitt County, and then our huge big plan is to link up with some other northeastern counties in North Carolina and have a regional trail. And actually,
very nice.
Had a conversation about that yesterday with a few folks, and so that's our big goal. So we're getting there, but I don't think enough people know about the trail, and this is going to be a great way for us to be able to showcase the trail and get people involved.
Awesome.
Yeah, I want to add something about the trail too, because especially growing up in Greenville, being raised here, knowing the various stops that trail is making, it's a way of going back in time and remembering some of the rich history that Greenville had. And some of the people may not know that, especially a lot of people who are new to the area or those who maybe just grew up and never seen pictures of it. But it's an opportunity for you to really go and see it and learn a lot about Greenville's rich history on that trail. So please take advantage of this. And in addition to that, riding that trolley too. That trolley is something that's really nice. I've been on it once, and it was a really nice ride.
Yes, absolutely. So from what I'm hearing, there will be a dedication on actual Juneteenth, other activities and festivities to take part in on actual Juneteenth Day. And then on the 22nd, you'll have an opportunity to take part in the African American Cultural Trail at those different time slots, then get off the trolley and then enjoy all the festivities downtown from 6 to 9. I'm excited about it. I believe it's going to be a draw for not only the city of Greenville, but like you said, around the surrounding areas. We want for people to come from surrounding areas to come to Greenville to enjoy the Juneteenth celebration that we're having. So just so excited. So June 22nd from 6 to 9 o'clock, we want to see you guys participate and involved in all the different activities for Juneteenth. And so any last words you would leave individuals with to encourage them to attend the festivities?
Yeah, I would like to add this part. Yes. For about the last 7 years, the West Greenville Health Council had a Juneteenth celebration right there on the grounds of Epps High, Epps Recreation Center. You still hear me saying Epps High. Epps High is long gone to the Epps Rec Center there. But this is a chance to see how Juneteenth has expanded, how the city is getting involved. So if you used to go to the Epps Rec Center, those things that you saw there, we're going to have that plus much, much more. So this is an opportunity to really celebrate and embrace how Greenville is growing and how we believe that Juneteenth really is a major holiday for all of us, for everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the whole idea. This is not a one and done. We're going to continue to build on this every year.
Exactly.
So we are the capital of Juneteenth in Eastern North Carolina. Everybody's going to want to come here.
I love that.
But just one other thing too, in case you're wondering how to sign up for the African American Cultural Trail Tours, didn't cover that. So there will be a online sign up form through Sign Up Genius that will be available very shortly. But if you have questions about how to get a spot on that trolley, I'm going to give you my phone number, not my particular phone number, but our office phone number, and that is 252-329-4200, and that's our visitor center for Greenville. And you can call and say, hey, how can I get signed up, or can you please send me the link to sign up? So I think in the next 3 to 4 days we'll actually have that link up and live, and we want to make sure that we've got every time slot filled with 22 individuals.
Yes.
And it's for everybody, so we want people that love history to come out.
Exactly.
Awesome. I'm going to get signed up because
Me
I'm looking
too.
forwall to that.
Me too.
Absolutely.
Already signed you up.
You did?
All right. To make sure it works, right?
Yeah, that's right. You're going to be a tester.
I love it. And one thing that I will add is that there are a variety of different ways that people learn about information. So you may see flyers out. Word of mouth is always great advertisement. Social media is also a big way that people learn about different events going on in the city. So when you see things, when you see flyers, when you see things on social media, share, share, share. I can't tell you how many events I go to, and I try to make it a point to ask people, how did you learn about this event? And there's so many different ways that people learn about things. So we want this to be known about by so many different people. We want the whole city to know what's going on in Greenville. We want it to be the Juneteenth capital of the region. So share the information when you see things about Juneteenth and encourage people to attend. So, and hey, we'll look forward to seeing you there. Until next time, thank you.